where words have gotten the best of mine in their exchange. But I couldn't be more content being at a loss for them right now. I'm honored to be here. I'm humbled to be receiving an award, and I'm more human than I've ever felt. I'm a person who stutters, but I didn't grow up stuttering. If I'm being honest, I don't know that I grew up at all. Emotionally, physically, I mean, you can tell. I stutter because when I was 20 years old, I suffered a head injury during a softball game. I should clarify, I was playing. It wasn't some freak accident I had in the bleachers. Although bleachers are precarious. You ever try to walk up bleachers? More people have probably experienced head injuries on bleachers than from actually playing softball. It was probably safer that I played softball that day rather than spectate. My condition could have been worse if I sat on bleachers. Sorry. I know you want me to stop talking about bleachers. But you'd think with all the advances in modern technology, they'd update the bleachers. You know, it's just this hot block of aluminum seating you drop your phone under and are forced to ask a small child to retrieve so you can get a video of your son being hit with a softball. I mean, my mom's devastated. She didn't get footage of my injury for hilarious times. Like I said, I don't know if I grew up at all. The day I got injured, I took a grounder to the throat off a hop from a line drive at shortstop, and my life was forever changed. I found myself at the hospital the next morning, unable to speak or remember how I got there, with parts of the left side of my body rendered non-responsive. And it couldn't have come at a worse time. I had callbacks for movies and some pretty big TV shows lined up that week, which could no longer be possible to audition for over the mere fact that I had a newfound speech impediment and no one wanted to hire me. So, my acting career terminated, my parents devastated, and there I was left wondering what I did to ever deserve a punishment like this from the good God above. I wish I could say it got easier, but the truth is, I was insecure before my injury. In fact, I used humor as a vehicle for exposing others' insecurities, to draw any attention away from the idea that I was short, that I was fat, that I was the new kid, that I was different. I was a bully. And who I was would probably not hang out with who I am today. Now, being forced to reconcile with something that is so on display, you can do nothing but submit to it. Tapping, twitching, blinking, nothing. Saying even a word sometimes feels like such a harsh sentence. And every word is a decision. Words that mean the same, but to have to choose means I'm different. Which word is the path of least resistance? The one on the left or the one on the right? Did I choose right? No, that was wrong. The one on the left was right. It doesn't matter. Everyone left. I listen to the pain of what's being said about me, even though I can't hear it. And those who stayed to hear my words can't hear the pain of what I'm not saying. Working with these kids and this organization has connected me to something that I never had before I stuttered, and that's perspective. Resilience doesn't always mean fight. Sometimes it looks like surrender. And the mental fortitude these kids have in experiencing adversity themselves while choosing grace for others every day, despite feelings of isolation, marginalization, and sometimes humiliation, is nothing short of extraordinary. Loving no matter what. That is Christ-like. That is childlike. This is wisdom. The word accept is a homophone. You get to decide which one you hear. Accept. You have no idea which one I'm saying right now. But I can tell you at one point in my life, the word accept meant something different than the word accept does to me today. Yeah, I would listen to him, except he stutters. That's a direct quote, said not about me, but by me. And I'm ashamed. Dismissing someone else's experience simply because it's not mine. At least, not yet. And now, perspective. And I'm grateful. I think about my injury often, and 15 years later, I'm not so sure the hop that softball took was a bad one. Maybe I could have fielded it better. Maybe I could have let it go. But letting things go is almost all I do now. Finding strength in grace, finding space in community, finding that nowhere else in the world do I feel like I can be fully myself, but here. I can be heavy. I can be still. I can be understood without saying anything. Stuttering has taught me compassion for the human condition, not just this neurological one. And if there's anything I can part you with tonight, it would be this. Find every reason to accept someone, not accept them. Thank you.
What would it like to perform for a giant pink ball of yarn the whole time? That emblem that you guys show up and pray to every Sunday? You got a cat shirt on. Go deal with that right there. Deal with that. Open your purse and unleash your 9 kittens that you brought with you. What does your full shirt say? I just want to pet cats and crush the patriarch. Jesus Christ. Well, that had a twist, didn't it? Things were going good up top. We got to the bottom and that crashed and burned very fast. That shirt was just like petting a cat. It's going well, it's going well. You fucking hate me. Thought we were friends. I guess I said something. Sorry. Well, I support you. Genuinely. I hope you and your army of cats take over, to be honest with you. I hope you fucking ride into the wilderness. And all of the men in Idaho are dead. It's just a land of pussies. Any dude who tries to show up at state line, hey, I'm here for the land of pussies. No! No claw, by the way. Just give him a few bats on the nose. Okay, fine. I'll go back to Utah. That was quite a reveal, too, the way you were sitting. She was sitting with the bottom crossed. Waiting for that opportune moment to reveal. You might as well just had a handgun pointing at my dick. Time's up, buddy. The time is meow. It's just a cat laser pointer. That's how she crushes men. Ha 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 ha. I saw it. That would be the coolest shit, though. How many cats do you have? 1? I call bullshit. You need 2 to 3 to even buy a shirt like that. You show up to Goodwill and you go, I'd like to pay in cats, please. You have 1 cat? That's crazy. You must be new to the game. How new did you get a cat? August? Oh, whew. You'll get there. Cats are just like interest. You gotta give it time. I'm sorry, this is very patriarchally. Sorry. It's a good monitor. It's very nice. I like this monitor. I'm not trying to destroy it, or I respect it and observe its brilliance. How soon into a date do you bring up your cat? You're so sweet. She almost thought of a metric of minute. She was like, 5 to 10? 5 to 10 minutes? Did you have a nice cat? Yeah. She's pretty great. What's her name? Cleo? Oh, nice. Like Cleopatra? Oh, okay, yeah. That'd be weird if I said like Cleopatra and you're like, no. It's just Cleo, you fucking man. Quit trying to change a woman's thoughts, or you will become crushed. You have cat tower? Yeah? Nice. Anything for the cat? You have cat tower? Nice. Does she do this shit to your couch? Not anymore? Yeah. Why? What happened? Throw out the couch or you throw out the cat? You gotta make a decision, you know what I mean? Couches are like $400. Cats are like free on the street. And what is your name? Sam, nice to meet you. Like Samantha? Yeah. Okay. 2 for 2. Ooh, Drew, you're playing with fire. Well, you let me know. All right. 1 sec, we're done with you. Someone else's trauma came out. And now we're sharing. What happened to you, my lady? You said Southwest Airlines sucks? Someone translate. Oh my God. I just heard what happened. Tell her that's devastating. Holy shit. No, but for real, that's crazy. How recently was that?
September.
Oh, damn. That's like a month after she got her cat. Sometimes you take the bad with the good. God, that's terrible. The plane was headed right for your cat towers. You guys okay? Is 20 years enough? We all right? Sorry. Whew. Whew. Man, you crushed the patriarchy tonight, dudes. You did it. I had to defeat myself. Well done.